Learning English with English Faculties.
Hey there, super spellers. Welcome to today's explainer. I'm absolutely thrilled you're tuning in because, well, we're going to talk about one of my all-time favorite secrets in the English language. Have you ever been reading a book and spotted this sneaky little letter just hanging out at the very end of a word, completely silent? It doesn't make a single peep. Well, today we are diving deep into the spelling secrets of the letter E. Get ready because you're about to unlock some actual spelling superpowers.
So I want you to really think about this for a second. Have you noticed how the letter E just sits quietly at the tail end of so many words? I mean, it doesn't say its usual eh sound. It's just silent. And honestly, you might think it's just being lazy, hanging out, doing nothing, but actually, it's working incredibly hard. Okay, let's dive right into this and uncover the secret superpowers of this amazing little letter.
All right, let me introduce you to a really special friend of ours. Meet Magic E. Now, Magic E is a quiet, but trust me, a super powerful helper. It absolutely loves sitting at the very end of words. And even though you literally can't hear Magic E making a sound, it's doing some heavy lifting behind the scenes to help us read and spell right. Magic E basically has two main jobs, or well, as I like to call them, two superpowers. You ready to check out the first one? Let's go.
Okay, here we go. Superpower number 1, the long vowel maker. Magic E has this incredible ability to completely transform how a whole word sounds. It can take a short, quick vowel sound and just stretch it right out into a long, strong vowel sound. It's real reading magic, guys, and it changes literally everything about the word.
So how does this magic trick actually work? Well, it's called the Vowel-Consonant-E rule. When Magic E is the very last letter in a short word, it uses its magical energy to jump right over the consonant next to it. It's like it waves a magic wand and makes that first vowel say its actual alphabet name, right? So an A says A, and O says O. So the crucial point is this: Magic E gives all of its power to that vowel right before the consonant. And because it used up every drop of its energy doing that, the Magic E becomes totally, completely silent.
Let's look at this together so you can see what I mean. First up, we've got the word C-A-P. Let's sound it out. K-A-P. Cap. Like a regular old baseball cap you'd wear outside. But watch what happens when we invite our friend Magic E to the end of the word. Boom! The Magic E jumps over the P, taps that A on the head, and makes it say its name. Now the word is K-A-P. Cape. Like a superhero cape. Magic E literally turned a regular cap into a superhero cape. How cool is that? Okay, let's try another one together. Look at this first word here. H-O-P. Sound it out with me. H-A-P. Hop. Like a little bunny hopping around in the grass. Now let's toss Magic E on the end. What happens to that O? Well, the Magic E works its magic. The O says its long name, O, and suddenly the new word is H-O-P. Hope. We changed hop all the way to hope just by adding one quiet little letter. Honestly, isn't that fantastic? You guys are doing so well with this. Let's read through just a few more examples where Magic E is totally flexing its long vowel maker's superpower. Read them out loud with me, okay? B-A-K is bake, like baking some yummy cookies. P-L-A-N-E is plain, zooming way up high in the sky. R-U-D is rude. T-I-D-E is tide, like the ocean waves. And C-A-K is, you guessed it, cake. Seriously, give yourselves a pat on the back. Your decoding skills are getting incredibly strong. You can really see that rule in action now, making the A say A, the U say U, and the I say I.
All right, now gather round because Magic E has a second superpower. And this one is kind of a secret. Not everyone even knows about it. Magic E is also the word protector. Yep, that's right. Sometimes Magic E isn't actually there to change a vowel sound at all. Sometimes it's on a very special rescue mission, just to protect the word.
Come a little closer, because I'm going to let you in on a pretty strict rule of the English language. Ready, my spelling detectives? Here's the official rule. English words are absolutely, positively never allowed to end in the letters I, U, V, or J. It's just a big no-no. If a word tries to end in one of those letters, it's straight up breaking the rules. But hey, don't worry, because this is exactly where Magic E swoops in to save the day. When a word really needs to end with the sound of an I, U, V, or J, Magic E flies to the end of the word and just stands there. It acts literally like a giant shield. It blocks the end of the word so those tricky letters are safely tucked inside, and the word follows all the English spelling rules perfectly. Let's look at Magic E protecting the letters U and I to see this in action. Think about the color blue. It ends with that oo sound, right? Made by the letter U. But wait, remember our secret rule? Words can't end in U. So Magic E just stands right at the end. B-L-U-E. It does the exact same thing for true and clue. Oh, and it also protects the letter I in words like pie and tie. Magic E is just standing guard, keeping those letters perfectly safe from falling right off the edge of the word. Now, check out how Magic E protects the letter V. Look at the words give and have. Now, if you're really paying attention, you might be thinking, wait a minute, why doesn't Magic E make the I in give say I, or the A in have say A? Well, that is the secret right there. In these specific words, Magic E is not using its long vowel maker superpower. Nope. It is only using its shield superpower. It's just standing there to protect the V. And that is exactly why give and have still keep their short, quick vowel sounds. Make sense? All right, my wonderful learners, you've now officially learned both of Magic E's amazing superpowers. You know it can be a long vowel maker, and you know it's a trusty word protector. So I think it's time to put these brand new spelling superpowers to the test with the Magic E quiz. Come on, put those thinking caps on. Okay, here's your very first question. Take a look at the word blue. B-L-U-E. Why does the word blue have an E at the end of it? I'm going to give you a second to think about this one. Call out your answer using your best detective skills. Have you got it figured out?
Yes, to protect the U. Awesome job. You remembered our secret rule that English words are never ever allowed to end in the letter U. So Magic E had to fly in and act as a shield. Go ahead and give yourselves a massive high five for that one. Okay, on to the next question. Let's rewind and think back to Magic E's first superpower. If I take the word mad, M-A-D, and I just drop a Magic E onto the end of it, how does the word change? Try to sound out the new word in your head. What exactly does Magic E do to that A? It totally becomes made. The Magic E jumps right over the D, taps the A on the head, and makes it say its alphabet name. M-A-D, made. You went from being super mad to saying, hey, I made a beautiful picture. Fantastic phonics work, friends. Seriously.
Let's try just one more. And I'll warn you, this one's a little tricky. Look at the word give. G-I-V-E. Now listen really closely to the vowel sound. G, I, V. It's a short I sound, right? So why does the word give have an E at the end if it's not making the I say its name? Remember Magic E's second superpower.
That's right. To protect the V. We know English words cannot end in V, so Magic E is just hanging out, acting as a trusty shield. You all did such a phenomenal job learning these spelling secrets today. You absolutely did not let that tricky word fool you. Seriously, let's give a big round of applause to yourselves. You worked so hard today, and now you've got your very own spelling superpowers. You see, English spelling can seem a little kind of wonky and tricky at first, but it's actually super logical once you know the hidden rules. Once you understand Magic E's secret jobs, a whole new world of reading literally opens up for you. So, before we go, I have a little mission for you. The very next time you open a book to read, I want you to be on high alert. Put on those detective glasses and search for words that end in E. When you spot one, ask yourself, what secret job is Magic E doing here? Is it making a long vowel, or is it standing guard protecting a letter from falling off the end? Happy reading, my spelling detectives, and I will see you next time on our Explainer.